check out this video I made that tells you about the SMART goal method. Hi, Renee Cage, CEO of Empowered by Courage. And I'm a licensed clinician, lifestyle strategist, speaker trainer, and I help women leaders combat stress, unfulfillment, and burnout so they can realign themselves with their purpose, their passion, their vision, and then create the meaningful success that they desire while maintaining the balance that they deserve. Now, as I say, I work with high achieving women leaders, and oftentimes they are burned out, frustrated, feeling stagnant, and needing support on going and figuring out what their next steps are. And one of the ways that we create their plan after they identify and get some clarity around what's important to them is creating and setting it up with SMART goals. That has been a tool, a framework that's been around for a very long time, since I was in college back in the early 90s. and it works. It really works. And so it's a SMART goal, and I'm sure you've heard of it, but if you haven't, I'm going to break it on down to you, okay? So SMART is an acronym, and there's different variations to each letter, what each letter stands for. So I'm going to give you each one, but for the basis of this video, I'm going to focus on the first one that I talk about. So the first one is specific. Right, so with the S for SMART, it can be specific, sensible, simple, or significant. But the way I'm going to use it for this training or for this video is specific, meaning like what is the goal? What is the goal? What do you want to accomplish? Why is it important? Where is it going to be at? Who else is involved? Which resources do you need? This is you getting specific around that. The next one is M. So that stands for measurable. Also, it means meaningful or motivation. For this video, I'm going to use measurable. And again, for measurable, that is about that's just like what it sounds, measurable. Like how much? How much? How much? How many? How will you know? How will you know you got there? What's the amount? You say like, I want to work out 30 minutes a day. Okay, 30 minutes. That's how much. That's your measurable time for your goal. Right? The next is A. So A is either achievable or attainable. So they pretty much mean the same thing. Like, can I do this? Can I attain this goal? Is this realistic? Can I accomplish this? Yeah, most part. Because if you say you can't do it, then you ain't gonna do it. If you say you can't, then you will. All right. The next letter is R, and that stands for relevant. What's the relevance of this goal? Another initial for R is realistic or results-based. I'm going to use relevant because this helps me understand, like, is this goal my goal? How is it relevant to me? Did somebody else tell me that I should be doing this? So you need to, it's really you checking yourself. What's the relevance? Why is it important to you? How does it apply to you? And the last is time-based. It's time sensitive. So you can't just set a goal and then don't give yourself a deadline. You got to give yourself a deadline. How are you going to hold yourself accountable? So it's time sensitive. I want to do whatever the goal is by whatever that time frame is. You have to give yourself some type of measure to look at when is this cutoff time. So then I can re-evaluate, reassess, review. Do we need to tweak it? Do we need to switch the time? Was this reasonable? All of that. But you got to start somewhere. You got to give yourself a deadline. You can move it, but you got to give yourself one. Okay? So know that when you create a goal, use this framework, because then that will help you be more focused. You will have more clarity about what you're doing. And when you're more focused, then you are more productive. And then you have a higher chance of then reaching that goal. If your efforts are focused, then you will have a higher chance of better results. All right. If this is not making sense, or you just need a little bit more support, or you have some question around this, let's jump on a call. You're curious of how you can apply this to your life circumstance and how you can take this tool and achieve the goal that you have that's burning in your belly. Let's jump on a call. I invite you to jump on a discovery call with me. If you are not already in my circle, join my Facebook group. Follow me on Instagram and Facebook, Renee Cage LCSW. Let's link up on LinkedIn. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. And every Wednesday, 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, I host Powerful and Mindful Living with Coach Renee, where I talk about all things related to your personal development, professional development, and everything that you need to create the life that you're absolutely excited about, choosing you unapologetically. Be well. Talk to you soon. Now, in the video, I shared how to create SMART goals. Specific, measurable, attainable, realistic, time limited, right? Now, we go so much deeper and cover so much more in the Exhausted to Empower Mindset program. Now, click the link below and check out the free training, or schedule yourself a free breakthrough session.